hold on real quick.
Hey, Joe Flacco ain't shit.
Nah, bro, Joe Flacco my man, bro.
Yeah, but I like Shedeur more though, you feel me?
Yeah, that's my man, bro.
Hey, you take it easy though,
No,
boss.
appreciate y'all, bro. I'm gonna see y'all.
Yeah.
Definitely. These hot and spicy wings, they the truth. And these wedges right here, light and fluffy. What more can you ask for?
Say, come get it. Say, come.
And they hot too. Come get them. What's really hot is the roof of my mouth.
The local star who has become a sensation in the football world, Shedeur Sanders, just made a historic agreement with KFC. The Sanders family has been a member of the KFC family for many years. However, Shedeur is now taking center stage and making a lot of money by tying the renowned brand to his enormous fan following. Here's the twist though. All of this is dependent upon a provision known as prime equity, which was crucial in determining Shedeur's professional trajectory. Let's examine how this transaction could be the most important step in his career yet. The Sanders family has represented KFC for many years. Shedeur isn't simply appearing in TV advertising anymore though. At the drive-thrus, he interacts physically with fans to ensure KFC receives the recognition it merits. Even though he was selected in the 5th round of the draft, he is demonstrating that how you sell yourself is more important than where you are selected. Shedeur is making millions of dollars thanks to these huge deals, and his admirers are raving about him. He is being completely embraced by KFC, and with each encounter, he is forging a whole new sort of bond rather than only receiving a paycheck. Prime equity is the key component that allows Shedeur to secure these significant endorsement deals. Deion Sanders added this clause to protect athletes' image rights and make sure they maintain control over their self-promotion. When players sign contracts, organizations usually pay them high salaries, but retain their image rights, which means they must obtain approval for any outside agreements and split the profit. Deion, however, refused to give his kid that. He ensured Shedeur would stand out by providing him with great equity and a gamer who can profit from a variety of off-field transactions. This provision allows Shedeur to focus on his career while attracting revenue through partnerships, endorsements, and appearances, establishing his brand outside of the game. As if that weren't enough, Shedeur Sanders recently became the first rookie to earn an incredible $15 million from jersey sales. Furthermore, he has yet to set foot on an NFL field. This 5th-round selection has entirely broken expectations and completely upended the rookie market in a move that has left the sports world in shock. Shedeur is already dispelling the doubts of his numerous detractors and pundits over his potential. In addition to using his skill to dominate the field, he is creating one of the NFL's most valuable brands. The enormous power of his name is demonstrated by the sales of his jerseys alone. And this is only the start.
$4.6 million deal, which averages about $1.16 million per year. A jersey costs $130. So he'd have to sell about 9,000 jerseys per year, or 35,736 jerseys total to pay out his NFL contract.
Shedeur has shown himself to be a brilliant marketer in addition to being a talented football player. Cleveland as an institution will undoubtedly be greatly impacted by these figures, and you can bet the owners are paying attention. This is the guy we need, must be their thought. Shedeur will do more than simply bring in talent once he steps onto the field. He will attract admirers, attention, and a whole lot of enthusiasm. Additionally, he has power over the organization. Since he is the only owner of his image rights, he is in a rare position to bargain for more playtime in addition to a better deal. His value increases as he performs better. Furthermore, he is preparing himself for a far better offer later on. Shedeur is now viewed by the Cleveland Browns as more than simply a player. They see him as a formidable force in marketing. Because they recognize the enormous PR value he offers, the organization is working hard to make him the starting player, even ahead of other contenders. Performance isn't the only reason Shedeur is on the field. It's all about the fans, the publicity, and the money coming in from each collaboration and endorsement. The Browns are aware that bringing on Shedeur might improve their franchise's performance not only on the field, but also in the marketplace. He is rapidly establishing himself as a valuable member of their brand. Thus, it is almost a given that they would choose to make him the team's spokesperson.
He was a solid B prospect, crazy accurate, bad offensive line in college, no run game, and against good teams was always productive without a lot of mistakes. And yet he slid to the 5th round.
And this is where things get even more interesting. According to Colin Cowherd, one of the main reasons Shedeur Sanders is on the Browns roster today is because of the heavy influence of team owner Jimmy Haslam. Reportedly, Haslam directly forced head coach Kevin Stefanski and GM Andrew Berry to sign Shedeur despite Stefanski's initial reluctance. Stefanski even tried to block the move by selecting quarterback Dillon Gabriel in the 3rd round, 2 picks before Shedeur. But now, it seems Haslam is once again stepping in, pushing Stefanski and the coaching staff to start Shedeur from day one. Haslam understands the value Shedeur brings, not just as a player, but as a cornerstone of the Browns' future, both on and off the field. Colin Cowherd also pointed out an important factor that goes beyond Shedeur's football performance. According to Cowherd, the Browns' ownership isn't just looking for Shedeur to deliver on the field. They're after the headlines. The owners are focused on making a splash, and starting Shedeur as the quarterback would undoubtedly generate massive buzz. Cowherd even compared this situation to previous instances with players like Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson, both of whom were strongly supported by ownership despite concerns or doubts from the management side. Just like those moves, it seems, the Browns are willing to prioritize the big PR play, knowing that Shedeur's star power could be the key to bringing in more attention, more fans, and more success.
Needs another one. And I told you this. This is an innovator. He's not going to college. Remember, because of the NIL, to buy out these coaches, which used to happen all the time, you write a $40 million check.
For Shedeur, this tactic of keeping his reputation in his own hands is really working. With several sources of substantial revenue coming in, he is setting himself up for much more success. His brand worth will only increase once the new season begins. Shedeur will make more money as more people watch him, not only for the Browns, but also for himself. A sizable amount of the revenue will remain in his pocket rather than going directly to the team because of his prime equity provision. Shedeur can renegotiate his position in the game and use his celebrity to demand better conditions because of his ability to make money in a variety of ways. His prime equity is more than just a provision. It's a calculated strategy that may eventually alter how players see future sponsorship deals and contracts. We just got a peek of Shedeur's brand growing in college, but it will only continue to grow as things develop. He has the potential to become a cultural icon off the field in addition to a superstar on it. Shedeur's unquestionable charm and commercial savvy will make him the face of Cleveland, representing not only the club but the whole city. But he needs to play for everything to make sense. Furthermore, he will undoubtedly play. The Browns are aware that they need him on the field, creating plays and enthralling spectators to realize his full potential as a player and a brand. Shedeur will soon be the franchise's spokesperson, and when it occurs, his impact will go far beyond football.
Sanders, pick number 144, is now the best-selling jersey of the draft class.
No, and this is why he's going to be a Cleveland Brown. I think he's going to be on the roster no matter what. Because at the end of the day, I do think he has a safe floor at quarterback, but those type of things, moving the needle, moving dollars around and being relevant as a franchise.
Shedeur Sanders is constructing a legacy that goes far beyond his extraordinary skills on the football field. His brand, along with his strategic partnerships like the one with KFC and his growing prime equity, are not just securing financial. Success, but also reinforcing his position in the NFL for the long term. Shedeur has brilliantly leveraged his influence, maintaining control over his image and using it as a powerful tool to elevate his career. This approach is more than just about endorsements or fame. It's about ensuring his presence is felt both on and off the field, making him indispensable to both fans and teams alike. As he continues to build on his reputation, Shedeur is safeguarding his place in the league in a way that's rare for athletes today. His brand is becoming so integral to the culture of the NFL that teams will not just be looking at his performance on the field. They'll be looking at the influence he carries with him, both in terms of marketing and leadership. This combination of talent, business acumen, and heart guarantees that Shedeur Sanders won't just earn more. He'll ensure his legacy is safe, keeping him at the center of the NFL for years to come. What do you think of Shedeur Sanders' approach to building his brand both on and off the field? Do you believe his focus on prime equity and strategic partnerships, like with KFC, will not only boost his financial success, but also secure his place in the NFL for years to come? How important do you think it is for athletes to have control over their image and influence like Shedeur does? Will his leadership both on the field and in the community make him a valuable asset for teams beyond just his talent? We'd love to know your thoughts. How do you think Shedeur's business savvy and off-field impact will shape his future in the league?